YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy SB. Welcome to another episode of SB Toys here. Got another figure review we're doing for you today. I've been waiting for this figure for a minute. It was a while when this figure first came out. I knew I wanted to get in on this, especially for the Dark Phoenix here. I was debating if I wanted to go ahead and do a review on it because, I mean, there's so many out there by now. Like I said, I've been behind the 8 ball with getting in on some of these releases. Struggle of a toy collector trying to run a YouTube channel. But anyway, that being said, she's finally here. We have this 2-pack series from Hasbro, the Marvel Legends, Dark Phoenix, and Cyclops. I believe it's from the comic book series, The Rise of the Dark Phoenix. I think. I don't keep up with the comic books like that. So you comic enthusiasts, you have to check me on that. But anyway, I have the action figures here in this 2-pack set. I don't have them on the turntable. It's a pretty big package, so I couldn't spin it around. It's like, as you can see though, enclosed as usual with the Marvel Legends. Got them fully enclosed in the packaging. Got a graphics. I'm spinning around and let you see the back here. As you can see, you have your promo toy photos for Dark Phoenix and Cyclops. And then you have the reference to the comic in which this toy line is inspired by. So let's get these people out the box and get a little hands-on with them. Since this is not a single figure package, we're going to have to do this toy review a little different today. So I'm going to start off with Cyclops here from this 2-pack Toys R Us exclusive. Pretty decent size. This is pretty much the same mold used, if you're familiar with these Cyclops, used in the Warlock wave, which is more designed in the Jim Lee style from the early 90s and stuff, the cartoon series, if you remember. This, I believe, I can't remember point exactly, I want to say late 70s, early 80s Cyclops here. So, anyway, main thing I do like stand out from me, definitely I like with this one, they added more paint detail as far as his blue wardrobe. You got a little shading effect and everything. But that's pretty much it as far as Cyclops. He doesn't really come with any accessories, which is kind of a bummer. But let's get a quick measurement of him. Cyclops, just a little over 6 inches. Start at the head. You can turn him to his right, turn to his left, which is your right. You can turn him to his right, which is your left. Full span, 360, exorcist style. Let's get to the bicep here. Nice little extension coming out from the side. Got a little click here, but he has a full forward rotation going 360. Bicep swivel here. Double jointed elbow. Swivel at the wrist. You can angle his wrist down, angle it up. Midsection here does have ab crunching forward and a little bit of range going back, not too much. Hip swivel here. Leg, of course, on the ball joint. Nice full extension going forward 90 degrees. A little bit of range coming back. Swivel right here at the thigh. Double joints at the knee. See if I can get that other joint. It's a little tight. I'm not going to mess with it too much. Swivel here at the shin. And we have ankle articulation. Got forward and back tilt. And a little bit of pivoting. Alright, so I mentioned Warlock Wave Cyclops. So, I had to give a quick side-by-side comparison. Like I say, it's pretty much same exact sculpted figure, the same exact figure, just a few changing parts. Now, like I said, I'm more of a fan of this Cyclops figure that you see right here on your left side. This is more of the figure, more of the Cyclops I grew up around and familiar with, the Jim Lee style here. But I must say this other figure, the other Cyclops here that you see sitting on your right side, they did better with paint detail on his wardrobe in the blue areas. I definitely wish they would have considered that when doing this Warlock Wave Cyclops. But anyway, I'll give you a little bit of comparison. As you see, not too much of a difference as far as the figures. They're both the same exact figure, just minor change up in some parts and stuff here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cover Dark Phoenix. The main reason why I wanted to get this set in the first place. We'll get into that in a second. But it's a pretty nice figure overall. Nice sculpt to it. Pretty much slightly different from the Juggernaut Phoenix that they put out last year, I will say. Or I guess it's a couple years now since we're in 2018. But anyway, the Phoenix figure from the Juggernaut Wave. I figured they was the same exact figure as far as sculpt, just some change up in paint and stuff, but this one is a little different from that. I think they changed up the midsection or something. But as far as that, she does come with a lot of accessories, which is why I definitely wanted to get in on this set. She comes with 2 alternate heads. As you can see, she has her Dark Phoenix head. Then she has her regular Jean Grey head with the same animated Wendy hairstyle, but not in Phoenix form. Then she has a regular head with the hair laid down and relaxed. She also comes with her Phoenix bird. So they gave her a nice range of accessories, which is making me bummed up because I'm like, how did Cyclops get neglected? I mean, Hasbro, that's a little messed up on the favoritism there. Cyclops got gypped. You should give him a nice alternative head as well. But let's go ahead and give a quick measurement here of Phoenix, or Dark Phoenix, I should say. She's about 6 inches. Start the head, turn her to her left, which is your right. You can turn to the right, which is your left. Her head sits up pretty high, so you can do a full 360 if you want Exorcist style. Nice little range, tilting forward. A little bit of back tilt. Let's get to her arm here. Nice extension from the side. Almost full 90 degrees. Does have some full 360 forward rotation. Single joint on the elbow here, and you can swivel that around. Get to her wrist. Swivel at the wrist as well. Forward tilting, or tilt up, and you can tilt it down. Midsection here, she's on a bust swivel. And so you could tilt her forward. Nice range going back. No hip articulation. Get down to her leg. Leg is on a ball joint. Nice range extended forward. A little bit of range extended back as well. Swivel here at the thigh. Double joints at the knee, ankle articulation, got a forward tilt, back tilt, and a little bit of pivoting. All right, so I had to give you a side-by-side. We have over here on your left side, we have Phoenix from the Juggernaut Wave. And then we have over here on your right side, the new Dark Phoenix from the 2-pack Dark Phoenix Cyclops Toys R Us exclusive. So anyway, I'm giving you a little bit side by side. As you can see, as I mentioned, there are slight differences between the 2 figures. They're not the exact same figure, just being repainted and new heads popped on. They gave the Dark Phoenix more fuller thighs, legs. Also her midsection, her bust area is a little bit different. Now, I'm going to show you right now why I really wanted to get this 2-pack. Yes, there you go. That right there is the main reason why I wanted to get in on this set here. And I'm losing my voice. The heads, basically, in a nutshell. I like the head sculpts that came with this pack better than the original. So once I figured out you can do a head swap, for those of you that don't know already, the cat's out the bag. You've heard it here. You can do a full head swap. So if you get the Dark Phoenix, you can use the heads on your Phoenix from the Juggernaut Wave. All right, so we got that wrapped up for you. Like I said, this is probably an extended toy review today since we had 2 figures in one package we had to cover. Now, like I said, I'm going to keep it real with you. Main reason I was trying to get it on this package is, like I said, I like the extra heads that came with the Dark Phoenix figure, and I could use it on my original Phoenix that came with the Juggernaut Wave, which was a much better head sculpt. For those reasons alone were my main points of wanting to jump in on this figure. But these figures are pretty nice, like you said. If you're diehard X-Men fans, you definitely want to get the Dark Phoenix figure. And you have the alternate Cyclops before the Jim Lee wave or Jim Lee era of the 90s version, which I'm used to. You know, these solid figures here, nice sculpt to them. Nice build. Only critique is I wish Cyclops had not got gypped on the accessories as well. He could have got some love. Dark Phoenix, no complaints about her. She's got a nice range of accessories and things. Good sculpt. Also like that they changed out the feet, which was another gripe with my Phoenix figure. I had to change her feet out. But that's a whole different discussion. So anyway, as far as this figures here, I would say recommend them, especially if you're into collecting the X-Men characters. I've seen the Toys Biz version of these figures, and the Hasbro do have a better sculpt and articulation as far as those figures. So, as I said, these are Toys R Us exclusives, so that'll be the only place you'll be able to get them unless you try to buy them secondhand market, like on eBay or something. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think of these figures. If you have them in your collection as well, about the head swaps, things like that. Like, share the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I got to get my subscribers up, y'all, so I can get back to being a YouTube partner. But anyway, that's going to be another uphill battle. Anyway, though, enjoy the figures. Go out there, keep collecting. It's your boy SB. Y'all be easy. I'm out.